Hi and welcome. I'm Andy, and this is a Raid Shadow Challenge. We're back with a new, let's call it season of Void Only Challenge. And this time, I did a lot of rerolls until I got a start that I felt like this is a Void Only account I want to keep playing. Because I have been waiting for a new Void Lego that they would add to a code, and Torvald was not what I want to play with. So I decided to reroll until I hit a legendary. And now you play for 24 hours, then you get 2 times on Void, and you see what you get from your 2 Voids from normal campaign. And on this one, we got Lady Noelle. We have a really strong dual support lineup. And because she is a champion that has a paired champion that also is a Void, I want to get them together. I want to try them together. So the main focus from this Void Only account is not to see if you can play a Void Only account, because we have tried that and you can play really strong with that. I want to see how fast can we get Sir Nicholas. We have 3 ways to get him. We can be lucky and just pull him from a shard. So if there is a boosted summon for Sir Nicholas, then we pull our Voids. If there is not a Sir Nicholas in a Void, then we wait for 2x, because that's the highest chance to get Void legendaries, and so we can get him. Second way we can get him is from the token trader. If we trade 8 duped Void, not Void, but 8 dupe legendaries, we can buy ourselves Sir Nicholas. I don't think that will happen, but that's a way. And the third way, and the way that we probably use, is if we complete enough fusions to use the fusion token to choose Sir Nicholas, we can summon him from a fusion. So we need to make this account ready to do fusions, and wait for 3 fusions to get our 3 tokens, and then a 4th one to get Sir Nicholas, because I think he's worth 3 ones. We can't go in and check easily, and I haven't really taken the time to look it up, because I will get the answer when we get the first fusion where we actually can go and activate them. Then we can go in and look. That's the way we will go, and see if we find him from a shard before. It would be awesome. There was a targeted event during this CVC. As you can see on the roster, this is not the day 1 on the account. I have been playing for a week. I wanted to see that I enjoy playing the account, and that I actually wanted to start. Easy to start an account for 3 days and then get bored. So I wanted to get my first 6-star, and now we get a feast, so I have my second 6-star and get through the first week. How did we start? We used the code Desert Queen to get to Hanrak. She's the best way if you want to start with Void only. I did try some other variants, but they can't easily complete normal campaign to get the Void shard, so Hanrak is the best way to reroll. It doesn't matter how lucky you are with the lifesteal gear and stuff like that. She can do it with only, you need 90 plus resistance, and then she can 3-star campaign. Speed, one of the accounts I did had 0 speed rolls. She has to have base speed, and she can do it if she had resistance. It's not fast, but you have 24 hours before you can pull your void shard, so no need to rush it. And we was really lucky. We didn't just hit Lady Noelle on our first void. We got Gala Longbraid as our second void shard. So we have a nuker. She's a single target nuker, an old school nuker. It would be interesting to see how good can she be. Right now, she is our best damage option. She definitely hit harder and have more useful skills than Light Sword. So, yep, she's the one we choose. Sadly, we haven't really managed to get her to 100% quit rate, but hopefully we can find it eventually. The gear is not super strong on this account, but it's good enough. Madam series, there is a link you can use to get Madam series. There Google a video on it. It's not my link or anything like that. I don't have anything like that. A little bit complicated, but when you have figured out, it have worked every time. So now we have a decreased defense, and we use create a download link that gives us Light Swarm. So that's a complete team. We have summoned Rock Beast because I needed him for Faction Wars, and we had 1 shard to pull during the CVC, and we get this Dark Elf. She would probably just be used for clearing the first 2 stages on Faction Wars, so we can spend keys to do advanced quest. And right now we can have a look at the account. We are on day, what is it? 7, 8? Let's see. 10. Oh, I have really forgot the time. So we are soon on week 2 of this account. It's not that much that's happening. The first week and the first 2 weeks are very similar on all the accounts. You focus on Arbiter mission. I did not get that far during the first week. I haven't really the time to play that much. So when the potion keeps closed, then I stopped a little bit to rush it. We will get level 50 soon. We have them. We just need to level them up, and then we can start to do the missions again. We have all the pieces to fuse Justicar, so that should be fine. So we should be able to get to the second part. And you don't really need to stress these ones because you will be blocked on the arena missions if you don't play a lot of arena. So this time I will try to not skip the arena. I will try to do as many fights as I think I can do when I'm playing. And now we have a speed lead. That's also really nice. Lady Noelle has a 30% speed lead in arena, So we don't need the Arbiter for that. She is a reviver, but she doesn't bring any boost turn meter. But she has a complete lockout. So we have a 100% chance to freeze the team if we have high enough accuracy. We need to work on that a little bit. We don't land all of the freeze, but with some luck on the books, we had 3 legendary books. And I'm feeling that this skill would be really nice to have. Revive and lockout on a 3-turn cooldown would be really nice. Single target cleanse and heal on a 3-turn cooldown would also be nice. I don't really need this one to be booked. If we dodge this one, I would probably save start book to Hanrak instead. And I don't stress this out really because increased speed we get from Lady Noel and Lightsworn also bring increased speed, I think. No, he decreased speed. He brings increased defense and she brings increased speed. So Hanrak doesn't need to be able to cast this on a 3-turn cooldown right away. Block debuffs would be nice to have this on 100% when we get to Hydra. I'm a little bit scared that we will not be able to do Hydra good for some time because we don't have a damage dealer. We don't have an HP burn. So that would probably be a big problem to solve. We will see. Maybe the team surprised me, but I think Hydra will be a problem. So, and the block debuffs will not be the thing that holds us back. It would be damage. And the decrease attack for clan boss will come from Madame Ceres as well. So we have more than one source of strong decrease attack. So she doesn't need to be the only one to do it. But she will get her books, but I want to book Lady Noel first. Where do we go? We can have a look at what we have managed to do. The arena, we are in silver 3. We have reached silver 4 once, but the defense, I don't have a strong defense. I have it just put on. Could actually just put in something that is void. I have forgot that I have Aether as the defense. It probably put it during the tutorial when you get tutorial for arena. But because we don't have a strong defense, I'm not climbing. But I don't want to climb too fast because if we get to gold 1, I will probably not be able to win. My team needs to be a little bit stronger. But eventually I want to start to get to gold as fast as possible because that's the fastest way to climb, to get the medals. But it's easy to get stuck if you climb too fast. You need to reroll a lot to find single target defense and that you actually can beat. Clan boss. We need masteries on more champions, but we can do 1 key easy and 2 key normal. We probably need to start working on hard quite soon. But the clan is not killing hard, so I'm not that stressed out. We probably need to change clan for clan boss when we start to get masters on our champion, because I'm thinking that we can start to progress clan boss more when we actually start to build the team up. Faction wars, we do what we can when we can it. We don't have any Shadow King, so we have a strong Sacred Order. That's the strongest faction right now. And Barbarian. That faction war is always a problem in Void only. The dungeons, we do stage 13 on the magic keeps, or the keeps. I'm not really stressing about them. We would do them when we get to the missions for them. Minotaur, we can do stage 15. We haven't tried the event dungeon. Probably do that during this tournament a little bit. Ice Golem, we could probably push this higher. I haven't tried. But that's probably the easiest dungeon for us. Or dragon. Those two. We have pushed up to 13 in dragon, just to not get 4-star gear. We are not ready to push higher. Finite would be a problem. We have some multi-hitter, but we don't have any turn meter control. But stage 10 works quite securely. I haven't tried to push harder, further, but that's not the main. The main focus right now is to get the core team up to 6-star. We just unlocked Sand Devil, so I pushed up, and stage 11 is not 100%. Stage 10 seems to be really secure. So we could farm that. I want to be on stage 11. It's around 1 tournament points per energy. But if we could find the energy to get this one, there is a Lady Noel soul in the targeted pull, and that feels like the best chance we have to get a good soul for her. It's still a very low chance. There is a lot of champions, and the chance to actually pull a high star soul is very low. But I feel like if we can get those 40 shards and get 1 pull, it would be worth the energy if we manage to hit it. Because if we can find a good soul on one of our legendary champion, that would make the game so much easier. So much easier. So I'm trying to find energy to do this. We may not be able to get first place. Someone have put in quite a lot of points. But if we can get second place, that's still 6 pieces of 5-star gear. And getting a good relentless set, that helped us really much first time. And that's the plan now as well, to get some good relentless, because in the early game is the easiest way to get good relentless. The later you play, the harder it becomes to win tournaments, is the feeling I have. We are playing tag team as well. We're having a good lead, so I'm really hoping to get these 4 pieces. And the Twisted Horn, we would love some relics. We don't have a relic for every champion yet, so that's something we need. This one, I'm not really sure if we will have the energy to put in. We want to do all of these, and we don't have the energy. I'm not interested in the souls for this event, but if we can get some rewards, there are some nice things to pick up from this. Some soul pools. We don't care about books, but there is a relic. This one, it would be nice, but I don't think we can get to 1,000 points. But if we could, it would be really, really nice. And we would definitely not be able to get to the void shard. But there is some nice rewards in here. We definitely need more epic books. To some basalt would be nice as well. And the oils would be nice. Everything is really, really nice to get as a new account. You need more of everything. So if I can get some easy points, then it would be nice. And Fire Knight would also help us in the Gear Hunter event to get more pieces. It's like, it would be worth it. But we don't have a lot of gems, we don't have a lot of energy, so it's not that I'm choosing to hold my resources for another event, it's I don't have the resources. We could buy some energy from the clan shop. We have 200 energy, but I'm focused on purchasing all the Jakar fragments. We are up at 9. I didn't get enough to buy all 5 the first week. But if I can keep this up, so I get this on week 21, I think Jakar could be good. The earlier you get him, the stronger he become. And he would help with a lot of things we have problem with. He will be turn meter controller. He will also be a control champion. He can freeze the enemies. And he doesn't really care that we freeze the enemy. Enemy that are on the freeze debuff only take 75% of the damage, but he do more damage if more people are under frozen. So if we are in the arena and we freeze the whole team, then he does 40% more damage. So he would be a good pick for the champion we have with Lady Noel. So I want to get him as fast as possible. He feels like the most secure and easy void champions to get, so we can get our 3rd void Lego. I think we will get him before we get Arbiter. Arbiter is a really good champion, but with Lady Noel, she's not that as important as she was the first time when we didn't have a speed lead at all. So right now, we are trying to do with Sand Devils. I will see how far we can get and see if I want to do it. I also need to complete that and become level 42. Because I need to be able to summon the shards before the crystals expired. I don't think we lose the crystal, but we lose the summoning pool and we get them for the next summoning pool. And we don't know if there is a champion we want in the next one. But that's where the account is for now. I'm enjoying it really, really much right now. My plan is to do some events right now and try to get some food in as well, because if we don't level food, we will not get the full team. The thing is that I could probably just run Sand Devil on stage 10 with 2 Hanorok and 4 Food Champion, because the whole team just dies on the first attack, but she keep herself alive. So if I run food or a team, it doesn't matter. And I am allowed to use Food Champions if there is no gear and they don't do anything, because I can't just use void food. There will be a training event soon, so that's why we are not leveling them up. We are waiting for the champion training. If the clan would do more to actually win this one, we are very few who actually play in the clan. I would probably try to use them to stay ahead, but we will not win the second Bloodshield ring. So hopefully we can get one, because the Bloodshield ring is the thing I want. And I'm hoping that we get hitting on the dwarf. It would be the best. Dwarf or Barbarian would be the two factions that would be the best for me. But mostly Dwarf. I think that's all. We can do Chimera as well. We did open up, so we had the time to do 2 keys to get the top chest on easy. So we can start to get the fragments for embryos. When we have unlocked the first mythical, we will see if we want to use them or not. I like to play with mythical, so if we actually get the mythical, I feel that should be okay. They are not void, but I don't really know. We can take that decision when we actually get the mythical. There is a long way to go before we can summon him, especially if we only do easy. That's all for now. Have a great day, and if you want to see an episode 2, subscribe and hit the like button. Hi and bye.